Hello everyone, this is Aaron Fitch from ATF Gaming and welcome back to NASCAR Heat 2. Today we have the ultimate pain and sadness that's going to happen. We have a triple header at Dover. My least favorite track, a long episode. Trucks and Xfinity will probably be fine, but then we have the Cup Series to deal with. So let's just head over to Dover and see what horrible things befall us. Alright, here we are starting our qualifying lap. I am using a custom setup by Rocket. He has his own website, Rocket Speed Shop. So I'm going to try that out, see how this goes. We tried out HD Motorsports last episode, then might go back to him for future ones, but I thought I would try a slightly different one. See what happens. And
okay, where's that going to put us?
That doesn't help at all. Okay. I'm really starting to think these custom setups aren't very helpful. But the car does feel really good, so I'm actually going to keep the setup for the race. The only thing that I'm a little concerned about is the left side tires, but I think we'll be fine. So let's head off to the race. Because it feels really comfortable. It's not, particularly fast, but it feels really comfortable. So let's just try it in the race and see what happens. That's what the Truck Series is for right now, kind of our experimentation. But it feels really good. I'm going to say that again. It feels really good. It wasn't particularly fast in qualifying because I think, honestly, qualifying rigged in this game. But it is what it is. Okay, no, I'm not making it 4 wide here. That would be an incredibly ill-advised move. But again, as per usual, I think these Xfinity races and the truck races are going to be perfectly fine. But once we get to the Cup races, Dover, there's really not many places you can go that will help you avoid your rivals. So, fortunately, this is probably going to be the worst of the worst when it comes to our rival standings for the Cup Series. But I think we'll be fine. Let's see what happens here. I don't think we'll get in the stage point territory in this stage, but we are moving forward.
Keep it right there.
Immediately as I say we're moving forward, we get stuck and we have stopped. So great.
Stay high, hold your line. Caution is out.
Alright, so 17th in stage 1, considering where we started and the short stage, I guess I'll take that. We do not need to pit. I have the assumption everybody's going to pit after the end of this stage.
Almost ready. Okay.
So we will look forward to that, hopefully.
Green flag. Car outside. Clear up top. Car high.
Getting on the apron is not going to help anybody here. So do not get on the apron. That seems like a pretty straightforward thing, but yet I always manage to do that.
Easy. Hold your line. Car inside.
Hold your line, the crew chief or the spotter says, and then I immediately do that.
Car underneath.
Oh, frick.
20 laps to go.
Oh. Somehow we just kept rebounding off of people, and I don't think we took any major damage after that. But we are going to pit. I think we might have the right strategy here. It's gonna be close, I think.
Almost ready. They're about to.
But I think we have the right strategy. Let's see how many laps the caution shaved. So we are right on the ball right now. We'll have to save
Stay
a
high,
little bit of
easy.
fuel, but
Hold your
otherwise we
line.
are right on the ball. But I'm going to try to be careful working my way through the pack here, because we don't want to caution. We want
Easy.
this
Hold your
stage
line.
to run out full.
Cars on both sides. Clear high. Steady.
Making it 3 wide is probably not the smart idea in all this. I feel much more comfortable working my way through the pack when I have a strategy advantage in the truck series, because I don't have any rivals purposely trying to kill me, which is always a good thing to have.
Still there. Steady.
But we're just gonna make
All
our
right, we're
moves
halfway
here.
this
I
lap.
apologize if I
Steady.
go silent. I guess I will talk about a few things. Well, one, we got Daytona coming up this week. I believe what was
Right
formerly
there.
known as the Bud Shootout is
Clear.
this weekend. What is it now? The Advanced Auto Parts Clash or whatever. That's
Stay
on
high. Stay right
Sunday afternoon this year, I believe, and then Cup Series qualifying is either directly before or directly after the Clash. So that's new this year. It's not at night. So that is different, and I'm looking forward to seeing how that works out, even though I do like the fact that the Clash is at night.
Still there.
But obviously they didn't seem to really care about that, so
Stay
they
low.
wanted more
Hold your
people to
line.
show up for qualifying,
Clear
so
high.
they decided to put the two things together.
Car low.
That was my fault.
Car outside.
So we're hitting NASCAR
Clear high.
season already, believe it or not. It's hard to believe we're already there. But there'll be some more exciting stuff. Like
Still
I
there.
said in one of the videos last week, we'll be doing a weekend series, championship mode
Stay
live
high.
stream
Stay right there.
series
Car inside.
with the 2018 update once it does release,
Carlo.
which I believe is going to be this week. I'm not sure
Here we
what
go.
day it's
Keep
going to be
digging.
released, so if we might start it this
Carlo.
weekend, we might not. We'll see what happens when things get released and all that. I forgot what the exact date
Carlo.
was. Do not cause a caution, Aaron. We've just been running the high line this entire last stage here.
Hold your line.
It's been working so far. We've been moving forward, but we haven't been causing any wrecks. So that's what we need to do right now. Because like I said before, we are on the correct pit
Stay on the top.
strategy,
Still there.
and they all have to pit from my assumptions.
Hold the top. Steady.
Yep, that's Ben Rhodes down pit road already. I don't know if that's an issue or if that's actually scheduled.
Still there.
Crafton's just coming off of pit road, it looks like. Oh yeah, there go everybody quite violently on the pit road. So we are fourth, and there's 3 cars staying out right in front of us. So we will inherit the lead. I believe we'll lap everybody once, at least. I don't know if Crafton is coming to unlap himself from his second lap,
Car ahead is pitting.
or if he's legitimately coming to unlap himself for real. We'll find out shortly. 6 laps to go. We'll see what happens when everybody comes around. Because I would assume Crafton was the leader or close to it.
Five laps to go.
Alright, so everybody's a lap down. Here are some more people coming off of pit road. So we are going to have traffic to deal with. So these are all people who are going to go a second lap down. So that's where I believe Crafton is in the shape of things. Four laps to go. We just need to be calm, cool, collected, and smooth to finish out this win here. Hasn't really been a good place to cut out, so I will stay right here. But I'm gonna try probably a different person for the Xfinity setup, and then based on how that feels, I'll decide what cup setup I want to use. That's kind of the beauty of the Xfinity series. I'm not gonna run out, am I? It's gonna be close, actually. Probably be saving fuel. We'll run out actually in a really bad spot. So this might be a bad ending here. We are a lap ahead of the field. It's just a matter of where we're going to run out and if we can make it back to the start-finish line.
Bring her in. You're low on gas.
It's the white flag. Okay, we're at 0. Let's see where it starts sputtering. The best place it could possibly start sputtering would be on not here.
Car high.
Alright, let's hope and pray we can make it back to the start-finish line. Oh, it's gonna be hard. It's gonna be really hard to make it back. That's why we have a whole lap advantage. Oh, I think we can do it. We're gonna do it.
Out of gas.
We almost out of gas. We are out of gas, but we still won.
Great win.
Awesome. That was a little close at the end, but I'll take it. That's the first time I've actually run out of gas in this game, I think. I was hoping it would happen, about halfway through the backstretch, so I would be at maximum speed, but it happened coming out of turn 2. But luckily I still had enough speed to where I could get around to the start-finish line. So we were the only one on the lead lap. And Wendell Chavis had a bad day. So let's head back to the menu after money and victory lane and all that stuff, because I keep forgetting the order of things here. That's our 4th win of the season. We're obviously leading the points. Here we are in victory lane. That's another win for the Happy Dog in spirit, of course. Go Michigan, all hail Michigan, and I don't know why your flag looks like a different color every single time I look at it, but now we can head back to the menu. Alright, so we have an incentive contract for the Xfinity series. We're going to go with the easy one because it doesn't really mean anything, and let's head off to Dover. Alright, here we are qualifying. This setup is HD Motorsports again. We're going to try it, see what happens. If it helps, great. If it doesn't, oh well.
Time to see how we measured up.
16th! Alright. That is a great qualifying effort for us. And we're going to try this in the race again, I think. We're going to try this in the race and see what happens. Alright, by far our best qualifying effort ever. Let's see if this helps us out in the race. Because the last time we tried HD Motorsports setup, we only did it in qualifying. So let's see if it'll benefit us in the race at all. It does get really squirrely if you make any real sudden jerks with the controller. So I guess we really gotta be careful of that. Now in this series we do have a couple people who are close to being rivals, Darrell Wallace being one of them.
Easy. Hold your line.
So I think I think we're past him already. At least my assumption would be.
Car outside.
Yeah, my only complaint about this setup is it's super squirrely
Clear up top.
if we make any sudden moves. So I guess I just gotta be careful of that. But I do like the fact that we qualified 16th.
Clear hot.
That definitely helps the cause, and that will definitely help in the Cup Series if we can replicate that there. So I think we're going to go with HG's Cup Series setup, which is a little bit different from the Xfinity Series setup, I'm going to assume, since he makes separate videos for each. But I would assume it'd be fairly similar. Alright, 3 laps to go. Let's see if we can maybe get some more stage points here. Suarez is being a very big roadblock right now, so we're going to go high, but then now Harvick's being the roadblock. So let's just get underneath all of them.
Hitting your mark. Great lap.
Oh, I probably should have let up a little bit earlier. Didn't want to get in the pool there. But I love the setup right now. I know some of you purists are going to be like, why are you using a setup, Aaron? I'm using a setup in these series because I just want to figure out what would be best for me in the Cup Series. Because the Cup Series is brutal with my 23 rivals or something. So it's a little harder for me.
Careful.
It might make it a little easy in these series, but granted, these races have been incredibly easy anyway. So why not experiment a little bit? So that's the stage win. Awesome. The car feels great. As long as I'm not a little really herky-jerky on the controls, the car feels great. No need to pit. And let's see what we can do here. There's also another reason, and I'll talk about that a little later, why I'm trying to get used to custom setups. But I'll talk about that a little later. I do have an announcement that's going to come out probably next week. Not really sure when yet, but we will see. Might even be this week, depending on circumstances. But I'm going to assume we are going to pull away in this stage, so I'm going to cut out now, and I'll see you guys at the end of the stage. Alright, we're going to take 1 to go in stage 2 here. We have pulled away, even though I've been derping out a little bit. Hit the wall a couple times, but we've been pulling away, no problem. Like I said, these setups might be a little overpowering in these minor series, but it's all about getting ourselves ready for the Cup Series, and I think we found the setup that I want to go with. So that's a stage 2 win. Let's see if we can get the sweep of all the stages, the trifecta, whatever they're calling it now. So pitting here, 4 tires and fuel, no repair. We dropped 21 spots. Really?
Stay sharp. Green's coming.
Okay.
It's going green.
This just got a little more interesting. This is the farthest back we've been.
Car inside. Carlo, clear high.
So now we got our work cut out for us, and now we can kind of see what the setup does in traffic, which is helpful, because we're going to be in traffic in the Cup Series, I can guarantee that.
All clear.
Alright, Garrett Smithley being the worst kind of roadblock.
Carlo.
So yeah, it's definitely our run off the corners at this. Garrett Smithley, stop being in the way.
Stay low.
I've led this entire race, and now I'm back here. You know I'm going to pass you at some point. Just make it easy on me.
Stay right there.
And your teammate too, for that matter.
Car low.
Yeah, we get such a good run off the corners, it's almost a little bad. That's almost bad.
Caution, caution.
Alright, we got a
Watch
caution for that
debris.
somehow. I think where I went wrong is we probably didn't need a full load of fuel. So that's where I went wrong, but we definitely needed
It's
4 tires.
red. Okay, be smart out there. Going green. There's the green flag.
The thing about these custom setups is they make you go fast, but they don't always take into
Carlo.
account tire wear.
Car underneath.
This setup was a lot better than the
Clear
truck
off.
setup as far as tires go. Dang it. This setup's almost too good for
Car
its own
inside.
good if you don't qualify up
Load
front.
clear.
Because we get just such a good run off the corners.
Bottom clear.
Being on the bottom's not going to help because then that's where the apron is. We're probably not going to win this race. No, we barely have any time left. There's no way we're going to pass everybody in 3 laps.
Stay high. Hold your line. Two to go. Clear up top.
2 laps to go. Let's see what kind of miracle we can pull out of the hat here.
Bottom clear. Hold your line.
Coming around and take the white flag. Oh,
1
no.
lap to go. Give it all you got. The yellow's out.
Alright, we got the cheating yellow. So we're going to get one more shot at this. I'm just so fast that I put myself in
Stay
situations
sharp.
I shouldn't
Green's
be
coming.
in.
They're about to throw the green. Green flag. Green flag.
That is usually what the case is.
Car outside. 2 to go.
And being on the inside is not going to help my cause here either.
Easy. Hold your line.
Well, maybe. If I can get around the Flex Seal, Flex Shot, Flex Tape cars, then there'll be less of a thorn in my side.
Keep it right there.
Alright, let's see if we can maybe pass 10 cars in
1
this
lap to
last
go.
lap
Give
and
it
get
all
a
you
top
got.
10 out of this.
Clear up top.
Nope, that's definitely not going to happen, but we're going to use the Kyle Larson line, see if that... Nope, that's not going to help either. We'll pass a couple people coming off of 4.
Easy. Hold your
19.
line. Nice work out there today. Top 20.
Well, that pit strategy really ruined us there. I'm not going to blame the setup for not being able to make it through the pack, because that would be stupid of me. But let's see who won the race. We're bound to have some bad finishes in this series. It's gonna it's gonna happen. Judge and all guy wins. Alright. Luckily we did get stage points, that'll help us in the regular season points and the playoff points. So that'll help. Elliott Sadler's still in the points lead. But we are within 3 points, so that's gonna help. Let's head back to the menu. Alright, now for the worst part of every triple header, the cup race. Let's go. Alright, here we are starting our qualifying lap again, set up by HD Motorsports. Very scary in the corners with this setup. Very scary. I believe this is my 3rd attempt at qualifying now because I've spun out the first 2. So don't get too close to the bottom and going into the corner. Let's see where this puts us.
Time to see how we measured up.
14th. That is what we need. That is what we need. We need to start up front because the majority of our rivals are in the back. Granted, there are still some in the front, like Matt Kenseth, Dale Earnhardt Jr., but the majority of them are in the back. So, this could be a terrible idea, but we're going to use the setup for the race as well. Let the chaos begin.
Today, the Monster Energy NASCAR Cup Series rolls into Dover, Delaware for the AAA 400 Drive for Autism. Dover International Speedway, also known as the Monster Mile, is a track with banking so high it's often described as a roller coaster ride by the drivers. Miles the Monster is once again ready to torment this star-studded field of NASCAR drivers. Who can tame this monster? Well, let's head down to the track and find out.
Alright, so I forgot to unmute my microphone after the intro, so we're going to have to post-commentate this. So, obviously our best qualifying effort we've ever had in the Cup Series. We got not a great restart. Allmendinger gave us a bump from behind. I believe he is a rival. So this setup is extremely skatey. If you make any sudden movements, you're really going to be in some trouble. Much similar to the Xfinity and truck setups that we use. But it is very fast. So we are making up ground very quickly. I don't really remember what I was talking about here, so I apologize if this seems a little out of place, but that's what post-commentary does to you. But this setup really makes me feel a lot better about myself. In the Cup Series, obviously the qualifying effort really helped. Getting ahead of most of our rivals was very helpful, but it just makes me feel a lot safer coming off the corner. I'm not worried about running into the wall too much because the car can usually stabilize coming out of the corner. So we're obviously trying to get some stage points here. We've been kind of stuck behind Suarez. Let's try to get around Kenseth. We're using this like third groove right now, and it kind of works. So we're just going to bump draft Suarez past Kenseth and Elliott, and then make it 3 wide on the top. But this setup really helps in that regard. But we're going to now go low on Johnson and maybe split it 3 wide. No, not quite. I thought we would try to split it 3 wide with Truex, but I guess not. But yeah, I don't know why I didn't turn my mic on. That's always a thing I have to remember to do. I mute my mic so I can take a drink of my beverage. But we're just moving forward. We really are doing well. Now up ahead is Kyle Busch. I'm really sad that he has a pedigree car and there's no happy dog. So I'm just going to be sad about that for a little while. But we're just getting runs off the corners. We got Keselowski and Jones. I believe Jones is a rival. Not positive on that.
Hold your line.
But we're just flying off the corner. We get such a run off the corners. And we're in the lead. Where did we qualify? 14th, 16th, around there? And we're already to the lead, and we're pulling away a decent amount.
You're hitting your mark. Great lap.
So we're going to cut out here, and then we can pick it up, hopefully with the commentary, when either there's a caution or at the stage end. Alright, well we just hit the wall there, but we've been pulling away here. I also realized I think I might have had my mic muted for the first part of this stage, so I'm going to have to post-commentate that. That's fine. Last lap of the stage here, we've been pulling away. Let's see how much of a lead. We got a 5-second lead. This setup is amazing. I'm very pleased, but I messed that up really bad. Well, they threw a caution for that, and we still got the stage win. Alright, so we are going to have to pit in order to make it to the next stage. So we're going to do 4 tires and fuel, no repair. And we lost 26 spots because people didn't pit. Crap. I don't know what they're thinking because there's no way they can make it to the end of this stage. And unfortunately, these are all people who hate my guts. So, remember how, well, you didn't hear me say it because I was muted, but I was saying I'm sure pit strategy is going to cause me to be near my rivals at some point here. Oh God, this is like 5 wide right now. Okay. That was a very not good situation. And really, in general, this is a very not good situation considering all of my rivals are right here. I'm going to have to try to get around all of them as fast as humanly possible, which is not that easy.
Clear. Car underneath. Caution's out. Back or down.
Alright, there's a caution for that. looks like they're going to come in and pit now, so we're going to be back up front. Alright, that was a scary little moment there, but
Stay sharp. Green's coming. Nice.
luckily we
Going
survived
green.
it for the
Green
most
flag.
part.
Car low.
Minimal damage.
Car inside. Low.
But let's see if we
low.
can get back up to the front and get another stage win here. Now, if we start getting to a point where these setups are making the races
Stay
too
high. Hold
easy,
your
I'll
line.
go back to just using them on
Bottom
qualifying. But I still think this is
Hold high. Car there.
leaps and bounds better than just being stuck with the rivals the entire time.
Hold your line.
Kyle Busch might be a rival, I'm not sure. Not sure, but we have re-inherited the lead. I assume we're going to pull away, assuming I don't do anything stupid. Which, as you guys know, is very possible, but we are lightning fast in the setup. So I'm going to cut out here, and I'll see you guys at the end of the stage again.
Caution is out.
Alright, that's the caution that brings the end of this stage. I think there were 2 laps to go on the stage when the caution came out. So, we have to stay out. And we have to pit under green, because if we pit now, we cannot make it to the end. So we have to stay out and pit under green, and that's going to be a terrible thing to do. Because you guys know how well my pit entries usually go, and now I have a setup that makes my car slightly more out of control. But there was no way we could make it to the end from here by pitting there. So I'm not going to give up the track position and risk having any issues with rivals. So let's just try to pull away to another big lead, and then maybe that'll give us a good cushion when pit stops happen.
You've got 20 laps left.
But yeah, I'm still trying to figure out whether I should be using these setups for the race or not, because this setup is incredibly overpowering. Because I've been pulling away by 5 seconds or so. But if I didn't have this setup in for the race, then I would probably be struggling with some rivals in the back right now, especially considering it's Dover. So I don't know. We're gonna have to try it out for a few more episodes before we really decide on it. As far as the Xfinity and Truck Series go, I am only gonna use those setups for qualifying in the future. But for the Cup Series, I do think we gotta kind of play it by ear. This setup is obviously very overpowering, so. But I don't know if all the setups are going to be like that. Like I said, the Charlotte setup didn't really do too much for me in qualifying. Well, I don't know how the race would have gone and all that. But let's keep an eye on the fuel, see when we got to come in the pit. That's going to be a scary thing to do with this car. Green flag pit stop. I really wish a caution would come out. Make my life a lot easier. So, we're going to go all the way until we get 1 lap on the fuel gauge. I want to see if we can maybe come in with other people, so I know I'm not crazy. Then again, that would bog up pit road. So we're not coming in this time, but I would think we're going to come in next time. And we should be able to make it to the end on fuel from there. Yeah. So not this time, but next time.
You're almost out of gas.
Yep, I'm going to come in this time. This is a very scary procedure we're about to do. So we need to mentally prepare ourselves for this, because there is a good chance I'm going to spin out on pit road and cause a whole bad situation. So we're going to have to brake. Yep, Yep, as I predicted.
Slow down.
35, 35.
Car high.
Alright, we lost a spot to Eric Jones, but I'm fine with that, honestly. 4 tires and fuel, that's all we're going to need. There you can kind of get a glimpse of the setup. Obviously, there's a lot more to it. But there's kind of a glimpse. With the setup, tire wear didn't really make much of a difference. If you might have caught a glimpse of it, my right front was at like 38%, and I didn't feel a thing. So I think that this setup is really, really good. But here's a green flag pit stop. This doesn't happen very often. Either A, we pit under caution, or B, I usually spin out before we get to this point. So there goes Brad and a lot of other people. Okay. So I think we came out 4th and all that. Let's get on the track. We'll go high so we don't LePage these guys. But we're already passing Jones, we're passing Larson, and we're going to pass Bush, who's kind of caught up in a merge on, merge off powwow there. Well, let's wait and see where we shake out. Obviously, we're super fast, so I'm not too concerned about this, but because there goes Bush.
Stay high. Still there.
I believe Kane is the leader, so it'd be nice to unlap ourselves right now. Well, actually, no, that was to unlap ourselves for my second lap down. Brad Keselowski is still in front of us as far as when we all cycle through, so we do have to catch up to him. But I'm not overly concerned about that. If we lose this race with this setup, I'm going to be very sad. But I don't think we're going to have that issue at all. But I can't believe we made it on pit road. That was a surefire way to die trying to make a green flag pit stop here. Alright, still cycling out to be second. There's still 10 cars on pit road, it looks like, or who haven't pitted. We have caught up to Keselowski as well. Danica Patrick is still holding out. So we gotta wait for her to come out. Who is that? That looks like... I don't know who that is. That's Dale Jr.? Why is he way back here? He must have had a crash or an incident or something. But I'm gonna lap him here. We just got around Keselowski for the lead. Let's hope to get around him. There's a caution. Alright, so luckily everything cycled around before the caution came out. Otherwise that might have been a little weird. But we don't need to pit, so let's get the restart. I would think it would be around 6 or 7 laps to go. Maybe 5, I don't remember.
Smooth here, going green. Green, baby, let's go get it.
It is going to be 5 laps to go. Oh, Keselowski's trying to make a move, but AJ Allmendinger and Trevor Bayne, 3rd and 4th. So good for them. They ended up on the right side of things as far as the pit strategy goes, it looks like. Being in the wall is not going to help me. So I just made it very much harder on myself. But I don't think we're going to have any issue with that. But we're already back in second and within the span of 2 corners. And we're going to get around Keselowski. I really didn't want to do the inside line, but it worked. It's just not spin out coming out of the corner, and we have the lead again. So we have had some interesting things in this race, but overall, I think this is... well, obviously I'm super happy because I haven't had to deal with any rivals. I haven't really had to deal with anybody. And we're obviously the dominant car here. We're winning by a ton, so I feel good about that. Obviously, you guys probably have a different opinion because it's not very exciting gameplay. But I think this is a huge improvement over my mess that was the last couple cup races. But white flag is out, sponsored by the state of Texas. Everybody in Texas wants you to subscribe to ATF Gaming. Yay! Coming off a turn 4. We win thanks to HD.
Nice work. Man, that's cool. Win, baby.
All right, that is awesome. .105 speed rating. You can't get better than that. We win by over a second. Let's see who ended up towards the back here. Clint Boyer had a rough day. Dale Earnhardt Jr. Did make up a few spots. He's lucky that caution came out when it did, because otherwise we would have lapped him. He would have gotten the lucky dog, granted. So, never mind. Alright, let's look at the money. Dear Lord, how long is this recording session? We've been going for a while. Yep, this recording session just hit the hour mark. Obviously you guys won't see all of that. Probably end up being around 40 minutes, I would think, for you guys. But that's money. We're back up in the 6th in points. I believe we gained 2 spots. If I'm not mistaken, that's our 5th win of the year. So, yay. Let's head back to the menu. Dang it, victory lane. I always forget. So we win Miles the Monster. I believe that's the first time that we've won Miles. That's another win for the Happy Dog and Spirit, of course. And now I will see you back at the menu. Alright, we have another triple header at Texas. Are all of the races going to be at Texas this time? Texas for trucks. Pocono for the Xfinity. And Pocono for Cup. So this is a Texas truck and then doubleheader at Pocono in the next episode. And I think Pocono will be a good track to have a custom setup at. So, I also just had a thought. If we keep doing these custom setups for maybe like 5 races or so, maybe once we hit the chase, we stop doing them. Maybe we can have some of our rivals die down a little bit. Let's see if anybody has died down. Not yet. As you can see, there's a huge discrepancy. Trevor Bain on back, we only got level 2, but Martin Truex on up is level 4, and then lots of level 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23. So we have 23 rivals. Yay! But, oh, and Darrell Wallace is officially a rival now in the Xfinity Series, so that's something to be aware of. And Truck Series was still good. So, thank you guys so much for watching. If you liked this video, be sure to hit that thumbs up button. And if you want to see more content from ATF Gaming, be sure to hit that red subscribe button. It really means a lot to me, and I will see you in the next episode. Bye.